So 68 reviews, $54,000, right? That is literally great. Holy shit, you guys. Serious question. When did it become so complicated to find a product to sell on Amazon, right? I remember when I first started a few years ago, I was looking for my first product and it was hard. It was confusing. I didn't know what I was doing, right? But what I did, I followed a simple system, and within the first month, I had 3 products that I found and launched to sell on Amazon. So it shouldn't be so complicated. But today, it seems like all the new sellers coming to the game, they're lost, they're dazed, and they're confused, and they have no idea what the heck they're looking for. Maybe you're there right now, right? Maybe that's you, and that's okay. Because the good news is that the problem is not that there's a lack of products or that the market is too competitive, all right? So get that out of your mind right now if that's what you're thinking. The problem is that everybody and their dog is trying to teach the new hack, the new secret special sauce, the new loophole to find a hot product, right? So everyone is now overthinking it and underdoing it. So today I'm bringing it back to the basics, and I'm gonna teach my simple 2-step process. Only 2 steps, okay? And if you follow these 2 steps closely and properly, I promise that you will find your first hot product to sell on Amazon. Now, for you to understand these steps, you need to follow along. So make sure for the next 2 minutes, you're watching closely. That's all it's gonna take, is 2 minutes of your time to get this down. But if you don't have 2 minutes, that's okay. You can skip this video and look for the next hack to find your product. But I promise if you do that, it's gonna be way, way harder for you to find a product to finally sell on Amazon.
I'm in the jungle. I'm in the Amazon. I'm in the jungle. I'm in the Amazon.
What's up, everybody? I'm JT Franco, a real Amazon seller, real mentor, and real disappointed that you haven't clicked that like button for me yet. So go ahead, click that button for me real quick. If you're an empire builder, welcome back. If you're not, then make sure to hit that subscribe button and become one right now, because it's a really cool exclusive club, all right? Now, in exchange for that, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna go into my computer and try to help you figure out how to find products that can make you $50,000 every single month, no matter what you're doing, where you are, who you're hanging out with, right? It doesn't really matter. So let's get right into the business, okay? So right now, the method, the tool that we're talking about is Viral Launch, okay? Product discovery. This is the web app, okay? Don't worry about anything else. If you have not found a product yet, step number 1, right? Get Viral Launch, okay? It's gonna be much easier for you to do this and find products, and it's the first investment that you're gonna make in your brand new Amazon FBA business, okay? It's only like 70 bucks a month if you use our coupon code down below. Obviously, it's an affiliate link, so I get a kickback from that. You save some money, 15% forever, and then you got the best tool on the market for finding products. So what I use, that's what I've always used, okay? So now what we're gonna do, we're in product discovery. Now that you got your web app, you're probably looking at this, they had a tutorial, and you're wondering, okay, how do I use this? So the first thing you're gonna do is put out your filters. So really quick, if you don't know how this works, there's a product search, there's a keyword search, there's a brand search, and there's a category search. All of them look the same. They have different filters, right? And the only difference is that if you search product, you're gonna get a product in return. If you search keywords, they're gonna give you keywords. If you search brand, they're gonna give you brands. And if you search category, can you guess what they're gonna give you? So what we're gonna use is product, because product is the easiest one for people to understand, newcomers to understand, and it is, again, it's very easy to use, okay? So what you're gonna do is fill out your categories that you wanna search. Now, the first rule of this very exclusive club, right, I'll call it Product Finding Club. The first rule of the club is that you don't listen to any goddamn rules, okay? So the biggest mistake I see beginners make is they find the first YouTube video that they come across on YouTube, maybe it was this one, and they see some guy like saying, only click baby and never click books, never click this, definitely click this one, and that is a bunch of, bogus. Just go through it, and you can go ahead and stop this, pause the video, copy my exact categories if you want for now. This is just the ones I like to look at. Some people don't like looking at baby things, so they don't click baby, right? That's fine. The next thing is to do with these filters. So the monthly sales price and review count, same thing. First rule of Product Finding Club is don't worry too much about this, right? So I'm gonna go ahead and say minimum monthly sales per unit is like 300 units a month that I want to see someone selling, right? The next is price. So anywhere between 18 bucks to 33 bucks, and then I'll change this up, right? So sometimes I'll do 37, sometimes I'll do 35, sometimes I'll do 35.04 or 05, right? So just don't be so stuck on these rules and make them like hard and fast rules, like it has to be under a pound, it has to be this, it has to be that, because rules are meant to be broken, right? So we're gonna go ahead and go review count maximum. I wanna see like 120, okay? So what we do here now is that we have the categories, we have our filters put in here, all you gotta do is press show me the products, right? And what Viral Launch is gonna do is gonna show you the products. So remember I told you there's 2 steps to this process. The first step to the process was clicking these little buttons and filling out these little forms, okay? Step number 1, complete. Now the second step to this process to find your products, it's a 2-step process, right? The next step is to just scroll. So you entered all this in, next thing, you're just gonna look for products. It's that simple. So don't worry about, again, the crazy hacks or crazy tools and tricks. All you gotta do is go through this and then look at the product on Amazon and look at some metrics to determine if this is a product that you wanna be selling. Okay, so I'm just gonna scroll through here. And again, if you don't know how Viral Launch works, you can click this button right here, View on Amazon, and it's gonna take us right to this product on Amazon. So there's a few things you wanna be careful of, obviously, competing against big brands, so Steel, and Patio Lawn and Garden, I don't know what this is, Chainsaw Chain, so obviously that's something that you wouldn't wanna be selling just because it is steel, and it is for chainsaw, something I probably just liability-wise wouldn't wanna touch. So I'm just looking for products that I think are unique, that are interesting, that might have potential to go through on Amazon. Again, this is real time. This is how Amazon product research works, right? You're just going through here, looking for stuff that you think could do well. Again, Lego. Don't compete against Lego and sell Lego. That's probably a bad idea. Sorry for the sirens. Keep going, keep going. So I'm just literally just scrolling. Jewelry box, right? And you can see the monthly profit. You can see the reviews of this product. And all these things in here. Just keep going. And again, when you're starting out, you're probably thinking, oh, JT, what the heck are you looking at? Why aren't you clicking on some of these? It's just because I've done this a million times. I know exactly what I'm seeing. I know what could be an interesting product, what might is something that's like whatever. But as you go through it, there's nothing wrong with just clicking a product. Like, what is this, right? Umbra Kappa curtain rod. So a curtain rod. Maybe you don't know, so you go in here, you check it out. And then the process, what you're gonna do from here is you're gonna take the #1 keyword, which is gonna be curtain rod, right? And I'll show you how to check that in a second when we find another product, an actual product. And then you're just gonna search curtain rod, and then you're gonna check the numbers using Viral Launch Market Intelligence, which again, we will get to in a second once we actually find something that might be clickable. Here we go, silicone mason jar sleeve. So let's go check this one out. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab silicone mason jar sleeve, right? And I'll show you why, you'll see why Viral Launch is so important here. So let's go ahead and search this. Make sure you go to all departments, search, right? And you see a bunch of these sleeves. Cool, looks good. So the next step is gonna be pulling the Viral Launch Market Intelligence. And again, this all comes with your Viral Launch suite. It's all in one package, one time, so you don't have to worry too much about adding these little add-ons. Right, we'll let that load in. All right, so once Viral Launch pulls up, what we're gonna be looking at, they're gonna give you a product idea score, which is kind of like a general idea of what they think the product is worth, right? You get nice averages here, average $15, which is a little bit less than what we're looking for, but if it's made of silicone and it's super light, that might be something to consider. So what we're gonna do now is we're looking at comparing the reviews to the revenue. So revenue is obviously how much money the product is making, which is what you want to look at to see, hey, if I can fit into the revenue, how much could I make? But you also want to see the reviews as a judge of competition. So you can see these guys, have 1,100 reviews all the way down, and then 590. You want to be seeing reviews that are less than like 120 or less. Now, I'm not saying you can't compete here, but it's going to be harder than to compete somewhere where there's less competition, right? Now, if we want to look in this range and say, hey, what if I actually got into the 80, 70 review range? How much am I going to be making? That's a great way to see, what's the middle of the pack, and if I was in the middle of the pack, is that something I'd still be happy with, right? But if we look down here as the reviews fall, you're really not making that much, right? You're making 811, $1,000 a month, 665 bucks a month. It's just an overall competitive market. And then the number one thing you're gonna look at is like, there's no way really to differentiate yourself, right? There's no way to be different. I mean, you're just playing with colors, patterns, and that's about it. So this is not something I would look into, but what I wanna show you is that what you wanna do is also always put this into the keyword research tool to see if this is the right keyword that I'm actually looking for. Because this market could look really bad, like I said, but then if I put in the proper keyword, maybe it looks a little bit better, right? So you go into the Viral Launch keyword research tool, silicone mason jar sleeve, right? You'll see that it has a estimate really low search volume, right? And if we look at the volume estimate and sort it by largest, mason jar accessories, mason bottles, you want to see the most relevant one, silicone sleeves. Yeah, so there's not even that many searches for something like this. So this is something I definitely would not look into because it's being dominated by the top few sellers, and there's not much traffic coming to it as it is. So we're gonna go back into the product discovery tool and keep on hunting, right? So this again, real time, this is how it goes. This is the grind of Amazon FBA sellers that if you wanna get to the business, you are gonna have to be doing. It's just going, and that looks ridiculous, that's hilarious, but not something I'm interested in clicking on right now. So if you can't find anything, all you gotta do, simple, come back to the filters and do it again, right? Go back to step one. Step one, change the filters around. I'll put a minimum monthly revenue of like $7,000. And then, yeah, there you go, show products and do it again, right? So that's step one of the two-step process. Step two, scroll again. So I'm gonna try to find something for you guys that we can work with. Fabric pot grow bags. Let's go click that. And then what I'll do is I'll click them on Amazon and I'll actually just keep scrolling so I can kind of check them all at the same time. All right, so we're on page like 21. We're gonna check out this document frame, right? Loading narrow document frame. So if you're on Amazon, okay, so let's go to our product that we opened up. So this one is the heavy duty thickened fabric pots grow bags. So we're gonna keyword here. We're gonna enter that into there, see what it comes out, okay? So we're looking for the most relevant, highest volume keyword. So grow bags, 14,000 search. Okay, so let's look for grow bags. Maybe that's the proper term for this, right? So go ahead, grow bags. Oops, if I could spell bags right. So it looks like exactly the product, right? I don't even know what this is for, but we're gonna go ahead and press the drop down, see what it looks like. Very interesting product, never heard of it before. All right, so we got our drop down. You can see the product idea score, right? You can see the search volume here. So it's a 4.5 product idea score. What you're gonna see is that you're gonna be competing against these top guys. These are outliers, right? So these guys have literally thousands of reviews, right? They're making hundreds of thousands of dollars every single month. And then as you come down, it's like 300 all the way down. There's so many guys with 200 plus reviews. For first product, it's probably a little bit too competitive. So I would avoid that one, right? Now what I mention really quickly about this is that the first product you find is not always gonna be the product, right? Like I use this product discovery as the top of the funnel. If you see it as a funnel, you put in a bunch of products at the top of the funnel and only a few come out at the bottom, right? So this is the top of the funnel where we're loading it at that top of the funnel and we treat it like a web. So we'll find one product like like this, and maybe we'll scroll down and see, okay, maybe that wasn't the product, but maybe there's something related to it that could be right? Like I don't know, Smart Pots 5 gallon. Obviously that's a brand name. You wouldn't want to do that, but you look for something with more searches, and see if there's anything else related to that. Or you click on the product here, and then you see what products are related to this product, in the related section, right? Sponsored products related to this, and you keep on going. Maybe these gloves, or maybe these clips, or whatever it may be, and you go from there, right? So this is just the top of the funnel. Now, let's try that last product before we leave this video alone. Let's see what this was. So, narrow document frame, right? So we'll go into the keyword tool again, and we're gonna go ahead and search document frame. Document frame, and we're gonna see what comes up here. Right, so here's a perfect example. We search document frame, right? Maybe we looked it up on Amazon, it looks great, right? But then you realize that a better keyword for this would be diploma frame, right? That's probably the #1 document that people are framing is their diploma, right? So let's now go ahead and search diploma frame. That's what exactly what I was talking about at the top of the funnel, right? We found a product called a document frame, and then from that we found actually something called the diploma frame. Now, whether this is a good product or not, is besides the point. Okay, so now we're gonna pull up the viral keyword and let's see what it does. Sorry about the loading. My computer has a problem with this loading when I record videos, so bear with me. Boom, all right, so we're loaded up and we got another 4.5 opportunity score, right? That's 2 out of 3. Now I don't trust opportunity score too much, but what I do trust, again, about opportunity score or the idea score is nice. It's a nice little idea that, you're on the right track, but do not put too much weight into that. What we're gonna look at is the reviews and the revenue again, right? So let's look at that again. And you can see from the very first one, this is the kind of stuff I'm looking for. 54 reviews, $15,000, right? And these guys are outliers, of course. These guys have crazy reviews, and then we're looking for where we can fit in. So 68 reviews, $54,000, right? That is literally great, right? 68 reviews, 32,000. Now let's filter by reviews and see if there's how deep it goes, right? You want to see how much depth is in this market. So we're gonna filter reviews, review quantity, right? So we filtered it out. We got like probably 10, and then we hit 100, right? So from 144, that's what we're looking at, which is good, right? So $14,000 in sales, $8,000 in sales, right? As we go down, this is literally a great product to look at, right? It's exactly what we're looking for. It's a perfect example, right? With 3 products into this, we did this in real time. We got these products, 54 reviews, 15,000, 54 reviews, 14,000. As we go deeper, right, it tapers off, 20 reviews. They're still making $7,000, $9,000 a month. As we go down to about 11 reviews, $18,000, right? So this is the kind of stuff that you're looking for. 2 reviews, $9,000, right? So that was where a product idea score is probably accurate, right? Now the great thing about this product, it's $33, a $33 average price, right? And it's a picture frame. So to source this cannot be that expensive on Alibaba, right? So this is exactly the 2-step process. What did I tell you, right? It's not complex, it's not hard, it's a 2-step process. So to recap it, you enter your filters into product discovery and you click show me the products, right? Then once you do that, that's the first step. All you gotta do now is scroll and look, right? You scroll and look, and if you find a product, you view it on Amazon and you check it out. Now, secondary steps don't forget to do is go to keyword research, right? Go to keyword research and use this to make sure you're looking at the most relevant keyword with the highest volume of searches for this item. Then you go to Amazon, you pull up your viral launch market intelligence. So this trifecta of viral launch software, all in one, right? Link below, get a discount. Discovery, keyword, and then market intelligence, and then boom, you find products like this that are literally making $50,000 a month with like 40 reviews or whatever the crazy one we saw at the top there earlier was, right? So this is exactly how it's done, guys. And this is a product that I would look into. I would look at this on Alibaba and check it out and see what it's all about. Make sure it's not like the sales are all being fed by someone who has a B2B account with, a school or something like that. You never know, like these guys could be big brands. But look into this and that's it, right? I found 3 products. We did this live, we did this in real time, so this should not be complex. It is very hard. Hopefully if you followed along, you are now ready to find your next product that can make you $50,000 every single month. And if you're not ready yet, click that video right over there. It's gonna be another product research video. Click my face to become an empire builder and subscribe, or click the bottom corner to join my free Amazon FBA masterclass where I go really deep into the 3 pillars that help me build an Amazon FBA business super fast, super effectively, and so that you can do it too from your home, from your laptop. All right, that's it for this video. I'm JT Franco, and I'll see you in the next one. Oh, and don't forget, your empire awaits.
I am made to be free.